Okay. Hi, I'm Kit from Minor Conflict, and this is Thursday Drinks, where we sit around and talk shit about 40k. Today we have Alan.
Yep.
And Monty. And Henry. Hello. And we're going to talk shit about the game that we love. Is that right? Did I do it right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yeah. If you're listening to this, hop over to YouTube and you can watch it. And if you're watching it, jump onto Spotify or Stitcher or Apple or Google, and you can listen along. Cheers.
Oh shit!
Cheers.
Let me just. I'm the one with the drinking problem here.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And
Cheers,
if you are
Monty.
listening to it, Monty is a dog, so if you never hear from him again, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why he's being real quiet. Yeah. Yeah. He's a good boy though.
He's a very good
He's
boy.
got a cardigan on. The blue cardigan.
He's just had a
Nice.
haircut and he's all like
Yeah. Looks a bit
cold
malnourished
and
looking.
shivery.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of forget how skinny he is.
Mm.
Yeah. How's your week been?
Week's been good. We've been busy. I haven't had much time to paint, but I have been.
We've had plenty of time to paint.
We had plenty of time to paint, but not the painting you want to do. I've been waking up early in the morning just to put eyes on my Repentia. When I get back home, I look at them like I shouldn't have done that at 6 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, it was quite funny from a witness's stance. So we've been working on the same site together at the moment. Don't worry, it's not for long. We'll retire after this, but we've been painting like this room, like this large area, this large office, and it's like Alan was like, Alan was cutting in, so that's doing the intricate line work in the rooms, and he's like, I painted eyes today. I'm like, did you, mate? It's like, yeah. So it should pay off on your painting. And then like we came in the next morning, it was like, yeah, your eyes a bit shit as well today. Yeah. It wasn't really that good. Like,
I was not impressed by either of them.
yeah.
Funny.
How about you? Anything this week?
No, I've just been practicing. Oh, my sister had a baby.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
That was pretty
that's
sweet.
right. No, you did message us that.
Little James.
Congratulations.
Little Jimmy boy.
James.
Little blonde James.
Another.
I think he's Jim. Because
Jim.
Dad's Jim.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's James, but he's like James Jr.
Jim.
So
Yeah.
he's going to be like Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Jamie.
So is it? Which one is the one they're going to use when he's in trouble?
Yeah.
James.
James.
Yeah, that's right.
James.
James the thief.
Or Jim. James. Yeah.
Yeah. One
That's
of
how
them.
it goes, eh?
Yeah. You have your full name, your proper name. The one you
Yeah.
never hear is the one when you're in
Yeah.
trouble.
Christopher. Shit.
Which we can't air because we're so popular.
Yes.
We just get hounded by friend requests if we say
Ah.
our full names.
Constantly.
We don't have friends.
Hey,
But we don't. I have two.
Yeah, too.
Even
Today.
look, Monty's gone. He did
Today.
not want to be a part of this.
James,
He's
we
fucked
love
off.
you too.
Yeah, James couldn't make it today. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did Monty go?
Oh,
He's just sniffing around. He's alright. We had some rules come out,
We had lots of rules come out.
and we had a lot of others. There's just been a lot.
It's been a very busy week with
Yeah.
releases and things.
It's been pretty crazy. Hey,
I'm glad I waited the last minute to actually write the script, so I
Yeah.
had everything to go.
didn't have to do it 9 times.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Um,
Edited 5 minutes.
I've got blast weapons to start off with. What do
Yep.
you got?
Blast weapons,
Do you want to start with blast weapons?
Yep.
So we were kind of right.
Yeah, mostly.
Like it's not full shots all the time, but yeah. Do you want to who else? Do you want to give us a rundown?
Yes, I'll just read it out. So the rule is going to be called "Big Guns Never Tire," which is something we've heard a lot.
Yeah, it used to be a mission or something, right?
It's a mission or is it an objective? It's one of
Yeah.
the two. A vehicle or monster model can make attacks with ranged weapons, even when this unit is engagement range of enemy units.
Which is an inch. They clarified that.
Okay.
So there's no unless I can
Of
imagine
the base or the model?
depending on the model.
Depending on the model.
But probably
If it has a base.
yeah. But yeah, because we thought maybe we'd have. I still think there might be a case of like this weapon gives you +1 to your engagement range.
I think
Because there's a name for it now, right?
Yes.
Like it's a capital E engagement range.
Oh.
I hope they do something with
So,
it.
I think it'd be cool.
so what, they're just in a mature relationship prior to
Yeah,
engagement?
exactly.
Yeah. I'm in engagement range at the moment.
You are.
You are!
Long-term
That
engagement.
was a funny joke. I thought that was pretty... You're welcome. There's 2 more
I mean,
views.
you handed that to me. That's what you had that on a
I've
silver
never
platter.
looked through this rule.
Yeah, so basically, what is it? If you target a unit that has between 6 and 10, you
Yeah.
get half shots.
No. Sorry, you're thinking the wrong thing. This is the one that lets them fire in close combat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we talked about that last week.
No, but they said that we could do it. They didn't explain how. Or
Oh,
why we could do
okay.
it.
So tell us how it works.
So a vehicle monster can make attacks with ranged weapons even when its unit is within engagement range of enemy units. But it can only make such attacks against enemy units that is within engagement range of, in such circumstances, vehicles and monster models can target.
Man.
What?
You can shoot your heavy bolt, your sponsons at things that you're in contact with. Pretty much.
Yes. Basically.
That's basically
It
it.
is.
Right?
It is so long. I recommend you read it yourself. But basically, you can attack the models that are in base contact with you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Unless you're a blast weapon, right?
Unless you're a blast weapon, then you cannot fire that weapon.
Yeah, but you can fire your sponsons or whatever.
Okay, so.
So
Right.
your Lehman Russ,
Yes.
the bolters or heavy flamers,
Yes.
or whatever is in the hull and on the
Yes, yeah,
sponsons.
yeah. I
But
heard
your
that.
battle cannon.
Yeah, I'm just trying to process the whole blast template thing. I'm like, what about auto cannons? They're
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah, they're fine.
okay.
Punisher,
Change your turrets.
Punisher
The
cannons.
Punisher will-
Imperial Guardsmen, change your turrets.
Punisher cannons
Oh,
are going to be
God.
real. It's not going to. Yeah, don't.
It's gonna
Punishers?
mince
Oh.
things.
I mean,
Don't
they're already
worry.
pretty great, but
Yeah.
like, damn. But what I was saying, so we will say clarification on how blast weapons are going to work
Yes.
from now
Yes.
on. Unless I'm skipping ahead.
A little bit, but it's not that bad. We can go back to it.
So if a unit is between 6 and 10, it always makes the minimum
Yes,
of
I'll-
3 attacks. Which is kind of weird, because if it's
Yeah.
a D3 weapon, then that's its full attacks, right?
It is, but if it's a D6 weapon, and they could be weapons. I don't know. Can't think of any at the moment, but they could be weapons in the future that do more. Than
Yeah,
D6.
what if you're 2D6?
Then you get 2d6, the full 2 6s, I assume, or both 6s roll with.
So if it always makes a minimum of 3 if the unit is between 6 and 10. So does that mean you get 6 hits?
This is the way I would interpret it.
I'd say each D would turn into 3,
Yes.
right? And then basically, if it's D6 and there's more than 11, I think it is.
Yep.
11
or more.
Yeah. You just do it all.
You get the maximum shots, whatever that weapon's maximum profile is.
Yeah. So the example they gave is a grenade, which automatically made me think of that stratagem where guardsmen can all toss grenades.
That's my thing. Yeah.
That is your thing. Orcs can do it too, but
Oh,
Yeah, but they do everything on 6s.
Mm.
Oh, I guess yeah.
that's so
That's good.
scary.
Yeah, that's
it is
scary.
It's really good. I mean, it's a hard counter to orcs.
Even on a fight,
hordes.
even on like a 10-man unit of intercessors, that's fucking
and,
terrifying.
and the big thing. You're saying the big thing with the big gun, you get all your attacks. What was that?
So if it's
Just
a squad
rewind
of
that last strategy.
basically, so if it's a 10-man squad of intercessors and you got D6 shots,
Mhm.
you're doing 3 shots.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's a 20-man blob of bloodletters, you're doing your full 6.
Ah.
So basically, if it's over 11, you do full. If it's less than 6, you do D.
Oh, well, that's not
Yeah.
pleasant at all, really.
Yeah,
So what, can you choose though? Because I mean, if you're fighting a 5-man squad, you might want to just take that D6. Or no, it's a minimum of 3.
It's
So you
minimum.
still
Yeah,
roll.
yeah,
you still roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't get a 2 or a 1.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, so
Pretty good.
if it's
You
a
can still
squad,
get a 6 on one guy.
exactly.
Hey.
If you're lucky.
Destroy.
I just put those dice in those microwaves and
Yeah.
sorted. I can't remember for how long. I've never done it. Why am I talking about that? Sorry.
Just
Just teach people how to cheat.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
get
Alan
back.
knows all about it.
They have,
Ooh, that's not true.
It's not true.
they made it quite a significant change to their heavy.
This is like a
Keyword.
big deal.
So
This is pretty crazy.
when an infantry model shoots a heavy weapon, subtract 1 from the hit rolls when resolving that weapon's attacks.
Which is what we're all used to doing.
If that firing model's unit has moved for any reason, then you have a -1.
So no more like heavy weapon dude in the front, rest of the
still.
squad moves around him,
Yeah.
and he gets to, nah.
Is that-
Oh, bastard!
Yeah.
But that's all right. I mean,
But there's the other part of
It's
this,
alright. It's fine.
is that when a vehicle moves, it doesn't have -1 to hit.
Everyone's iron hands.
Everyone else besides infantry.
Yeah. It's real good.
It's really, really good.
I'm excited to see what happens with flyers.
I mean, like, the Crimson Hunter Exarch's just got so much better.
And is it going to keep its like +1 to hit aircraft roll?
Probably.
That's
But-
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Plus, when I hit
Valkyries
flyers,
are back, mate.
I've. Let's look at started on my Valkyrie. It's gathering dust.
because it actually becomes
I did one cone on
the air superiority fighter it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Whereas the Hemlock did that job better.
So in a previous podcast, I mentioned I was like, "Oh, sweet, we get to blow the dust off our blast templates."
Yeah.
This is nothing to do with that.
No blast templates.
Templates
blast
will never
templates.
come back.
So there's
I
still.
thought that was a joke you were
So
making.
I did make that was a joke.
Okay.
That's all I'm here. I don't know much about Warhammer, to be honest. What is Warhammer?
What is it?
It's a claw hammer with a gun on it.
Yeah.
No, but like so that's not happening, which I was kind of gutted about because there's such dicky things.
I miss Scatter Dice a little bit.
But
I think
the-
they were pretty
Oh, scatter dice, yeah.
And well, there's the old jamming dice if you go back far enough. Your weapons could jam and things.
Gem
Yeah,
dice.
that's before my day.
But this,
This is so because Alan, you've been playing for a long time.
That's
I have played 2nd edition, 5th edition, 7th edition, and 8th edition. I've skipped a few. I still took breaks and things.
I started with when Tau were new.
I have no idea.
And Grey Knights were
Oh,
like
you're
brand
looking
new.
at that's
I think
like
that's
2000. That's early 2000s.
Third?
That's third. And then it
Maybe.
dipped out.
Is that
'Cause I
is that
make
the
girls.
90s?
I don't know.
You make girls.
I mean, pretty much.
And
I mean, with this change
yeah.
to the heavy weapons, you're going to see potentially things coming back like scat bikes.
Yeah. Oh no, they're biking up vehicle though, right?
It doesn't say vehicle. It's as long as you're not infantry.
Oh.
So anything that's not infantry can move and fire its heavy weapons.
That's pretty cool.
that sounds for my weapons team.
At least
I
that's
do
how I
enjoy
interpret.
that.
That's how I interpret the
Yeah.
weapon rule. So scat bike's going to be back. These things,
Yeah.
were a bane and
This edition does seem to come across quite vehicularly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems, and I mean, the terrain rules, I think, we'll
Helping
get to
that.
that as well,
Yeah.
but I think
Yeah.
it's going to lean in. But speaking of Valkyries and aircraft and stuff, that's one.
There's a Valkyrie
It's a
there.
helicopter.
yeah.
Vintage Valkyrie.
That's the one helicopter that is in Christchurch.
That's not the ghetto bird, isn't it?
The Ghetto Bird.
That's what it's called. It's called the ghetto bird.
The Ghetto Bird flew back to Auckland.
It did fly back to Auckland. Yeah.
Auckland.
Auckland. Auckland.
Auckland.
Auckland.
Auckland.
Yeah, so we know some more stuff about aircraft now, which
Yeah.
is pretty exciting.
It's pretty exciting. I mean,
I
nothing.
like it a lot.
I like it a lot. I like.
It's not like spicy,
No, it's
but
nothing
it's
game. Well,
sensible and like
That's right. Yeah, it's got the thing.
take that back.
Good.
It is game changing, but in a
me have a look.
significant but insignificant way. At the same
yeah.
time.
It's kind of
It's the way you use flyers, it depends how you use them. If you use them like an asshole, then yes, that's changed. But otherwise, they're the same.
Yeah,
Do
but
you-
otherwise,
do you want to go to
there's
detail
just a
about
little.
it?
Yeah, so basically,
The chain
as we know,
interact.
when your boy flies off the board,
Mhm.
you can wait a turn and bring him back in.
Yeah, instead of blowing up.
But he doesn't just come off the edge.
No.
He basically deep strikes anywhere he wants.
Yeah, it goes into strategic
That's
reserves.
pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's within 6. So what does it say? You can choose to set up anywhere that is 9 inches away from enemy model. So same old deal. But wholly within 6 inches of a battlefield edge.
Yeah.
So just to clarify, that means on a turn you fly off the board, and then the next turn you can deep strike.
Yeah.
It's not like you do it in the same turn.
Yeah. That'd be.
Too much.
Sorry,
pretty
I'm trying to. We're not being antisocial. We're looking at what we're supposed to be talking
notes.
about. But I accidentally scrolled down too far and came across those new bikes. But we'll come back to that. That's why I was
They're
laughing.
beautiful, and I will not listen to you make fun of them.
Well, buckle up later on because.
They're motorbikes. They don't have seatbelts. So sorry about
The
that.
aircraft thing is interesting. It's
yeah,
cool.
so we've got-
It's more of a precious model now. A bit
Yeah.
more precious, isn't it?
So we've learned some things. So basically, models they don't exist on the table anymore
They do and don't.
unless you have certain keywords.
You can't occupy the same space.
No.
Exact same space.
But you can move over where it is. You can be within an inch of
Yeah.
it.
All these things you didn't do before.
So models can move over aircraft in their bases.
Yeah.
Aircraft
I'm saying the same thing.
can make a normal move or an advanced move even if they're in combat or
Uh-huh.
engagement range with someone. As you can if you're in engagement range with
Special
them.
one.
You can you can move over the bases if it's not there.
And a fly.
And the
can
thing
go
is,
over
yeah,
flyer.
and so
It's all go.
When a model performs a heroic intervention, piles on or consolidates, you can ignore the
Yes.
Yeah.
which is really cool, unless you have fly.
Yeah.
And it doesn't say you can choose if you have fly, which Alan just brought up.
Yeah.
If you have fly, you have to treat it as if it's there,
Yeah, exactly.
which makes sense.
You can't ignore it. You have to.
Can't ignore
Yeah.
it. No,
Yeah,
doesn't
you can't
exist.
just move over
No.
as if it's not there.
I've got wings, I've got
Can you
wings,
imagine-
but no.
There's a guy right next to you, and there's a plane at 10,000 feet, which is,
Yeah.
but it's like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Twin powers, activate, fly.
Yeah, it's great, right? It's
Yeah.
just like, it's
Yeah.
just a
Yeah.
you fucking
good.
traitor.
He's gonna
you
become
traitorous
astonished.
bastard. Sorry, that's
it is
Monty's more friends with Alan. He is with me.
Yeah, well, that's because he's got a pillow on his lap, though.
I smell like animals, that's why.
You do
The
not.
list, they gave
neither
you
of
a
us.
big.
You are an animal.
They gave you a big list of aircrafts. Well,
Yeah, which is none of it's surprising, right?
well, Helldrakes are on there, and none of the Nid ones are on there.
Yeah, but they're not. They've never been vehicles.
No, true, but
They're just things with
a
fly.
lot of people wanted them to become aircrafts. But
Helldrakes.
Vendors?
Helldrakes. Helldrakes is one.
I don't know.
They could be.
I mean, I think if they go to hover mode, then they can attack. in close
What's
combat.
the
Yeah.
name of that really ugly fly that the Space Marines have? And it's got a jacked up Space Marine.
The space potato.
Yes!
The Storm Talons?
The Space
I
Potato.
love Storm Talons.
What a
They're
name!
They're
Like,
like
I knew
they're
exactly
the dinkiest thing.
I knew exactly what you were talking about.
Space
when you said
potato.
Space potato.
Yeah.
It does look like
Yeah.
a space potato.
Yeah.
God, blimey. Games Workshop did something about that.
I love that
Um,
thing. It's so cute.
Vendettas, are they there?
You got a Valkyrie. Well,
Valkyries.
Vendetta's a Fudgewood.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, don't mention them.
Well, Fudgewood's going to be GW now.
Yeah,
so.
so hold on to your horses.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So everything except Helldrakes and Tyranids,
Yeah.
which are basically monsters with fly anyway.
At least those are the things I can think of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else that stands out.
I wonder if there's gonna be like special monstrous flying creature rules at some
I'm
point.
feeling a bit
they're
sorry
pretty
for
fun.
Nids at the moment. I mean, I guess you
Yeah,
got the
Nids are a
Horde
bit
thing,
rough.
but like everything's quite vehicular based.
They were
although-
so good. Like
I-
when that Codex
yeah.
came out, they were like the shit. For
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
while.
But I guess in saying that though, some of their big boys probably counts as vehicles.
Well,
Presumably.
They're kind of like walking
I
tanks.
mean, they
right?
were
Yeah,
the
they
shits
are.
when
Yeah.
everyone only took flying hive tyrants.
Yeah.
Only flying hive tyrants.
Well, no, Gene Steeler's bolting across the board in a turn is still slingshotting off the
Yeah,
guy. It's,
But they have two real main tricks and shooting
and then the
twice.
Hive Guard had the cool guns.
The Hive
yeah,
Guard still
shooting
have
twice
guns,
and
yeah.
ignoring cover or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in order to cover and line of sight. So
You haven't played with your Nids, have you?
I sold them. That's why.
Did you sell them?
You sold them to Scan.
I wonder if some of those relic weapons have changed. I reckon the Hive Guard would be pretty good now.
I think the hive guards have always been good.
Buy them
They
back
were a
for
must
the
include.
price.
They at some point when that codex came out, hive guards disappeared off the shelves, and you can only get them for like grossly inflated
Yeah.
prices.
It's like
Did you tell every? Sorry.
Sorry, no. I was just saying it's just like the whole thing with 8th Ed.
Yeah.
And how when it started with Imperial Guard and like commissars surely globally would have been sold out
Yeah.
Yes.
because they were just so impressive and then they modded it and it's like
If you can't find any flying sisters in New Zealand at the moment,
oh yeah
feel free to give Alan a call.
Alan, you can clearly tell Alan doesn't have a sister because he's buying so many of
I
them.
bought all the
That
sisters.
sounds wrong.
I don't know where you're going with
I don't,
this.
I don't know
I don't
either.
know.
But yeah, Alan bought like a good.
Well, there was 5 available, and I bought 3 of them.
No, okay.
And if there's still 2
3/5.
tonight, there's a good chance I'm going to go home and buy the rest.
Well, because there's 2 kits in there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I need to build
Makes sense.
all the kits.
There's two.
And they fly, so they're mildly relevant to the conversation. That we're
Yes.
having. Do we want to talk about terrain rules?
Terrain.
Because this is a
Terrain.
big deal.
There's quite a bit.
I would love to
here.
talk about
I wonder
terrain.
how
Talk
much of
about
this we're all just gonna like ignore day one.
Hills. Who has ever talked about a hill or wanted a hill?
Even the rules they put
Wait.
in, I don't really understand what's.
So-
Are they doing a capture the flag thing?
You can't just look at the boxes. There's actually a lot of explanation with it. So there's going to be 4 terrain categories: hills, obstacles, area terrain, and buildings. Units are affected by terrain, but also the unit size depends how they're affected by terrain.
Oh
so
shit!
Oh,
larger
I missed
units,
that.
so larger units will be affected differently than smaller
Are you
units.
serious?
Oh,
Yeah.
bookkeeping.
Shit.
Yeah,
the
a lot of
bed.
bookkeeping, a lot of
Shit.
knowing what you have to do.
Fun.
Shit the bed.
Obstacles. There's a thing called obstacles. Offer cover for infantry, beasts, or swarm units. So different things are going to offer different units cover. So
that's tiring.
So obstacles are like what, tank traps and stuff.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah,
Barrels,
so
whatever you
scarabs.
want.
Yeah. Did they say cavalry or just beasts?
Beast, swarms, and infantry.
Yeah,
Unless
so not
I
cavalry.
forgot one. So you and your opponents can decide what's what if you want, so you can build each terrain to be its own little special thing.
I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna ignore that first one.
Yeah, pretty much hills. No one has hills. But you can stack things. So you can stack traits. So for an example that GW gave is a bunker.
Right.
You can stack to have light cover and heavy cover. So it can be both. You don't have to choose
How
one
can
or
it
the
be
other.
both?
Because it's a hill, so you're charging up a hill.
it's-
It's hard to hit someone and like a...
So I thought you were saying a bunker.
Because the light cover and heavy cover offer you different benefits.
It was the trench thing.
It doesn't actually change. So light cover gives you 1 to your saving throws from range attacks.
So a cover save.
Yeah, cover save. Like we're all used to. This is new though. Heavy cover.
Not invulnerable saves.
Non-vulnerable saves, just to be clear. So, but heavy cover is different. Heavy cover gives you a +1 to your saves against melee, which is new.
Which is new, but you don't get it if the unit charged you.
Yes.
Which is all of the combats.
Exactly.
So, I guess we can ignore that one as well.
Well, I don't think ignore. I mean, if there's an odd chance you survive the combat, then it might become relevant.
Yeah.
So wait, hold on.
It's pretty, it feels pretty whack.
Yeah, sorry. Just when you said the whole light cover to heavy cover thing for a bunker, all I'm picturing is just a bunker with, the vision slits just getting wider and narrower this time. And it's light cover. Oh, and then, this big gap opens up suddenly. And then there's
I think you're misinterpreting. I think it's you get 1 to the saving throw, unless you are
Made
charging.
against that attack, unless the model making the attack made a charge move.
So
this
the
turn.
ones that actually charge don't get the benefit of the cover. The ones in the cover.
Maybe. Hold on. Add
Yeah.
1 to the saving throw made against that attack. No, because it says against that attack unless the model making the attack made a charge move.
Yeah, so the model
No,
making the charge.
so add 1 to the saving throw made against that attack.
Okay.
So against the attack unless the person making the attack charged.
Okay.
So no.
No. Okay.
I'll find
Which I guess makes sense because if you're charging, you're like,
Yeah.
"Brr."
Yeah, you're charging. You don't get the cover.
Yeah, I feel like heavy cover should just be like, hey, like reroll ones on your Overwatch or something.
I am just going to wing it. I'm just going to
It seems pretty whack.
I'm just
Yeah.
fucking
I don't
wing
know.
I don't know. I think
Adding
it's
+1 to your save in close combat. It's
combat's gonna be nasty. Yeah.
what they say it is, but
I mean, combat's already pretty fucking nasty. Actually, it's just hard getting there.
it is. It
Things
is.
don't generally survive the first round of combat.
None of my army survives the first round of combat.
The next thing is
Eviscerate
obscuring, which I think I'll let you read because every time I read it, my brain
This
melts.
is gonna melt my brain so bad. If this terrain is at least, so this is the obscuring rule, which is a tag that you can add to a piece of cover.
You can't hide it. It's dictated by the height of the.
So if this terrain feature is 5 inches high, then
for
models
God's
cannot see
sake.
through or over it. This means that they're not visible unless you can draw a straight line 1 millimeter in thickness between them without it
No.
passing through or over any part of this terrain feature.
No.
The height of the terrain feature is measured from the highest point of the terrain feature. Models that are within the terrain and this is ridiculous.
It's
If you have less than 18 wounds, basically you're hidden behind anything that's more than 5 inches tall.
Okay, I'm going to make some terrain. I'm going to get an oil drum, 135 scale from Tamiya. Thank you, Tamiya. And I'm going to chuck a box caster on it with a very tall aerial.
Done.
You cannot
Nailed it.
see through it now.
Nailed it.
Is that basically?
But so
what you're
basically,
saying?
yeah.
So basically, if it's over 5 inches tall, we have to imagine that it's infinitely tall.
Infinitely tall. Okay.
Unless you're an aircraft or you're a knight with more than 18 wounds.
Well, there's a lot of things where 18 was over.
Yeah, that's true.
The Triumph of St. Catherine, which is just a group of
Ladies.
Ladies.
Just some ladies going for a
can't
walk.
hide because
Yeah.
of this.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
they're over 18 wounds, so they don't get to hide.
They
I-
can't.
Knights
mean-
don't get to hide, which is fair.
Knights don't get to hide, which is fair.
But also, like, a Land Raider?
A Land Raider can't hide?
Land Raider can't hide.
I can imagine that because it is actually
How
a
many
very
wounds
huge
is
A
a Land
Leman
Raider?
Russ can hide.
Yes, because they're only 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Land Raider is pretty similar, like
Yeah,
14.
Lehman Russes can hide, most vehicles can hide.
which is going to be vehicles are going to be a big thing.
Oh, so right.
So I mean, depending on how much obscured terrain is on the board, right?
Right. And it also depends how much of an asshole you're playing against.
Yeah.
See,
If they pick a terrain piece that's really tall. And
there's an interesting thing about fortifications, the things you can buy. Because a lot of them are bigger than 18 inches. Like the Sanctum for Battle System.
Bigger than 5 inches.
It is.
Yeah.
It is way bigger than 5 inches. You can fit a knight inside the thing.
Yeah.
It's that big.
It wouldn't be hidden in it though.
No, the knight would. But you can buy that, put 3 exorcists and most of your armies behind that, and I think it's only 50 points.
So I think I mean, depending on how much obscuring terrain we see,
yeah.
turn 2 is going to become the new turn 1.
Yes, because
You hide outside of the terrain, and
slow
then your
down,
opponent can't shoot you, and then you walk into the terrain,
Yeah.
and you shoot through it.
exactly.
Terrain in the past like,
Sorry,
10
that's-
minutes of this young has been very terrainy. Like, I need to start investing in Games Workshop terrain now,
Yeah.
basically.
Selling tool, huh?
Well,
Yeah.
well,
Funny that.
That's one thing we didn't mention. Sorry. If you're standing in the terrain, you can shoot out of the terrain,
Yeah.
no matter if it's obscuring or not. But you can also be shot back.
yes,
So the ideal is to sit behind the terrain, and then on your turn, walk into it, and then shoot.
exactly.
That's good.
It's bolt action rules. If you ever play bolt actions, that's the same rules. You can't be seen through terrain, but until you're actually in the terrain.
I want you to
this
play bot action. So.
makes a lot of things. I mean, I love it because the biggest problem in A3 has been terrain and being able to shoot through
And like
5
that,
windows.
yeah,
and
that's
all
why
this.
the
So I'd rather have this than what we have at the moment. Just a few tweaks I would have liked.
I don't know how. Yeah.
But overall, I think it's good.
They've also shown us what ruins will be, or at least what kind of
Yeah.
keywords they will have, and there are some keywords there that we haven't seen before.
So there's lists, the ruins and these things. So they've made quick lists so you can just chuck these onto things.
So, for example, ruins has the terrain category area terrain, so I'm assuming you have to be within it. That's what that means. The terrain traits are scalable.
Means you can climb them.
Means you can climb them. Maybe Space Wolves can go up walls now.
Maybe.
Can go up stairs. Breachable, which
Don't know what that means.
I
yet.
think that means like infantry can move through it.
Move through
I
the
have
walls.
a feeling that's
yeah.
what it'll be.
Yeah.
Light cover, so you get your cover save.
Yeah.
Defensible.
Don't know what that means yet.
Overwatch bonus.
Hopefully, maybe.
And
Because I said there was.
I mean,
gonna
if
be
you're in a
changes to
bunker,
Overwatch.
Yeah.
If you're in a
I mean,
bunker
you'd
with
think
a
if you
heavy
were
bolter.
set up in a position, right, you'd be ready
Yeah.
for...
Oh no, they're coming.
Yeah, you wouldn't really... Yeah, you'd be waiting for them, right?
Yeah.
And obscuring, so what we just talked about.
Yeah. As long as it's over 5 inches tall.
If it's over 5.
Does it say anything in there? Because I haven't read the script. I apologise. About the model becoming said ruins. So say
No,
you
we
destroy
don't know. We don't
my...
know. I want...
No,
yeah,
nothing
so
like that yet?
Yeah, we're all quite big fans
Okay.
of
Yeah.
wrecked tanks. Thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's...
Like, we generally play with them there and then just ignore the
Yeah.
place.
Exactly,
We'll move
yeah.
over them
And we
for
put a
now.
flame thing, like
little
those electric candles.
LED candle in there,
Oh.
a bit of smoke coming out.
Yeah, come on.
It's- you got
Comment
it.
below and give us a holler if you do that.
Because
that
it's
is,
amazing.
it is shit hot.
It's my
It's
immersion
shit hot.
right
yeah,
there.
It's,
It's
yeah,
so
you feel
good.
immersive when you shove a cheeky little electric candle in there.
They also gave us the example of armored containers, which are those, Amorium...
Yeah, the ones you get.
The containers.
Yeah.
Well done.
They have obstacles, which I'm assuming... We kind of covered... We talked
Yeah,
about
we kind
obstacles,
of
right?
covered
Light cover, scalable, and exposed position.
Mhm.
Which I'm assuming is like the old...
Exposes.
What the rule is now for, like, barricades. Like, if
Yeah.
you're on the one side of it, you don't get shot. If you're on the
Yeah.
other side of it, you do get shot.
If you're within 1 inch of one side.
Yeah.
Makes
And if
sense.
someone's-
That
yeah.
makes complete sense.
And you draw a line of sight over it. I don't know how they're going to work it, but...
I am a bit sort of taken back with, like, when we started getting all this whole new edition stuff, I am quite taken back with how much terrain is going to play
It's gonna be huge.
a huge role.
Well,
in this
they
edition.
have said that they with
Crazy.
the missions, when they actually write the missions, and you have the missions given to you, they're going to show you an example of what the terrain should look like, and this is what the game has been balanced.
And they gave us some pictures, which I thought were kind of sparse, actually.
Yeah, but
What were they? Do you have them?
I didn't put them in. I
they
didn't put them
look kind of sparse, but you got to imagine that rickety thing. You can't see through it.
in. It's infinitely tall. For some reason, the infinitely tall thing really grabs me. There's
just-
something about it that just like... Oh, I don't like
Infinite.
Well, see, I like
Oh,
infinitely
yeah.
tall things because my exorcists are really tall and they have dead babies flying above them just for extra height. Now I can put them on because I don't have to
Robo
worry about
babies.
it. Robo
Monty,
babies.
what you doing, bud? You want to come over here?
Monty,
Give me, bud. Come on. Have up.
Up, boy.
No, he's all suspicious now.
okay. That's the
Um,
dog that we're calling, not.
But overall, I'm looking forward to these terrain rules.
I'm real. I mean, again,
Hello.
like we're just talking shit. Like,
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
I'm really excited to actually like get into it and do it. You know.
My final note
End
about
of July, guys.
yeah, end of
End
July.
of July.
I am
I
counting
hope
down
I
the
get my
days.
Sister Psychic Awakening before it comes out.
Hey, buddy.
The biggest thing about these latest older rule releases is that they are very few and very far between. They are only a little bit, and
Yeah.
it gets people riled up.
No, Monty, not no.
People online are getting so worked up over just like a hint of the rules.
We don't know what they are yet.
Exactly, we don't have the full picture yet, but people are just getting.
What's
their
that
knickers
really
in a
good
bunch.
meme? Of,
Well, yes,
like,
I was just
Kanye?
looking at that dope meme.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna put it up.
you
I'll
need
put it
to
up.
you need to put that
You'll
in the
see it.
thing.
Oh, it happened.
Was that me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on, keep going. I'll fix it.
okay. He's going. There's a really good meme. It's gonna pop up
Now,
now.
Oh my god, where did it go?
It's down here. I'm really sorry. I
It's
knocked
gone.
your light. Does it?
It's gone.
Is the ambiance?
Yeah, it's ruined.
ruin.
Set's ruined.
We need
It's all
blue
over.
and
I'm not
orange,
coming back.
not just blue.
Well, I can't believe
We'll
you kept. Well,
We'll survive. There's
But
an
yeah.
orange light coming from underneath the couch.
Everyone just needs to chill a bit online. These
yeah,
are
kind
not
of,
the full
it's,
rules.
guys, it's cool.
But
there
90% of
needs
the
to
hobby
be-
is just
Yeah.
like freaking out over too little information.
just relax.
Speaking of freaking out over too little information,
Yes.
Photos.
or at least over some information that we've been given, we know what's in the box,
We do.
and there's a lot in the box.
It's a lot of stuff. All new.
So we have
Space Marines. Oh, thank God.
we have skeleton shield Captain Boy,
I thought
Yep.
they were going to be left out this edition.
who's a pretty rad dude. But the thing that I thought would be good to bring up about skeleton shield sword boy Captain Man is
Captain.
these are like the models are push fit. We know that,
Oh yeah. Okay.
but they're kind of in a way where they can swap bits out. So he has multiple heads
Oh,
that
really?
you can choose for him. I was looking at the sprues for the lieutenant with the shield.
Mhm.
The shield is not attached, like he breaks at the wrist, like
Okay.
all models do. So you could like easily
Magnetize
switch
it.
that out and
Bust
like put
out your
something else in there.
magnets, children.
He has a Volkite pistol, which we know what it is now.
We do know what it is. We can quickly say what it is.
It's the
Neo Volkite pistol.
Neo Volkite pistol.
For those not in the know, it's new.
I'm not in the know. All I just think about now is Keanu Reeves with fucking speed dealers on.
Pretty much.
Pretty much same.
So it's not a
difference.
relic, which is what James was
Neo
Yeah.
is a relic.
It's a 15-inch range pistol too, so you get 2 shots out of the thing. Strength 5, no AP, damage 2, but each.
I mean, just strength 5 damage 2 is pretty good. per
Sorry,
it's
relic.
pretty good.
Do you have the gun?
But on a, I'm
Is
on if I
that
roll of a
there?
6, you do a mortal wound.
just looks like a plasma pistol.
Kind of, but red.
It's red though.
It looks like a Desert Eagle plasma pistol.
They're microwave guns.
They're microwave guns.
Just bang.
Then why didn't they make it look like a microwave?
Because there's nothing terribly threatening about.
Imagine
sausage
that,
warmer.
that reload process. They just open the door.
Relics of a past.
Yes. By the Emperor, this is hot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the like weird iron halo things that they've got going on.
I am not.
They're a
I was
bit
just about to
extra.
say that
They're a bit
I am
extra.
not a fan
I'm-
of those halos.
I'm also not a fan of his ridiculously sized crotch pistol holder.
There's his loincloth. Is it dragging on the ground? Or is it just me?
It's like just off the ground. I'm okay with
But
it.
that's
so he's not
good
going to
for
step on
weathering.
it.
Yeah, it gives you a bit of dry brushing to do.
Yeah.
Also,
big fan of the
you'd
dry
rather
brush.
have something too long so you can trim it down.
Yes.
Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And you can trim it and make it look all ripped.
That
staff doesn't look very impressive.
Yeah, so they've given us a new
Either.
chaplain
Look at this!
Oh, yeah.
who is
I'm holding this.
who has
thing.
all the hallmarks of the old chaplain without the cloak, and he looks fucking dope as shit. if you ask
Yeah,
me.
he's
I really
cool.
like him.
He does actually.
His crew, this is a lot more in line.
Mhm.
If you look at it closely, it's an eagle perched on top of a skull, holding a skull over its head.
With more skull.
How does the eagle hold the skull?
It's a skull
Over the-
sandwich.
It
Over
is a
the head?
skull sandwich, yeah, and the
Yeah,
eagle
it's
is
a skull.
the meat.
It's a skull sandwich
Yes.
with a bit of
Yes.
hawk meat in there.
Yep, no lettuce, just eagle.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like him. I like him more. I didn't like the rogue chaplain
I
very
like him,
much.
but I mean, chaplains are new and good.
Loving the.
He's got a little metal helmet. His little Iron Hands face helmet thing going on. Too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to. Yeah, great looking models, but those spiky little sunny things.
Yeah, you chop them off.
I'm gonna be the first one to say I do not like the skeleton on the shield.
I'm switching that out for a regular shield. I'm cutting that
so
out.
stupid.
I mean,
it'll last 2 seconds.
I mean, put a guardsman on the front. You know, like
it probably lasts longer.
I'll stay here.
We've also like the executioner that we've seen, who's missing his right shoulder pad for some God knows why reason.
Well, that's why his jacket fell off.
His sword is not designed to stab.
No, it's a choppy one. It is a sword. They used to have them like that.
Right, hence the... No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. Those square ones back in the mid-ages.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that's just...
Once upon a time,
Wouldn't that
just be meat cleaver?
Yeah, that's what it's for.
Well, people are meat,
It's a guillotine on a stick.
Oh, right. What is... I mean...
So he's a chaplain as well.
So he's a chaplain.
So there are classes of chaplains now.
All right.
There are classes of chaplains.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know how that's going to work.
Something a bit more interesting.
Working, middle, upper, lower.
And again, like, I looked at the sprue. The hourglass detaches at the wrist, mate, so you can switch that out any day you want to.
Yes.
Get rid of it.
It's implying that time is endless. You can just refill that same glass.
We've then got Banner Boy.
Oh...
Banner,
not blowing wind up my skirt with
I don't know what's going on with Banner Boy.
He actually looks a lot like the sister of Battle.
He's a sister of Battle. She's a sister of Battle?
Lady
Marines.
Plot twist.
Maybe we're getting Lady Marines.
Oh, maybe we are finally. But you know what as well? Very, usually Banner Boys are like, look what I'm holding.
He's quite casual, isn't he?
He's
quite relaxed
casual.
about the whole affair.
Even if that gun was pointed up, he's
not
really
even a gun,
casual
mate.
about...
It's a skeleton it's a skeleton hand on a chain.
Are you serious?
So he can pimp slap you with it.
I mean, is this...
Turn the other cheek.
Are they literally carrying the pieces of all the first generation Marines that couldn't pass?
Yes.
Yeah. The skeleton has a middle part of his skull, which is kind of cool.
Because that was a Marine at some point.
But go up again
like
and look at those really cool, intense models that they've got with their poses up there, right?
These cool boys.
Like,
this is the captain and lieutenant. They do look amazing, eh?
Yes! This one!
And then
that one!
He's having
just holding this.
He's leaning on the wall outside the door having a dart.
Yeah. Did anyone drop this banner? I found it on the ground. Is this anyone's? No. I'm just going to hold it here. Yeah, and he's just holding it.
I'm now fucking stuck with it.
Like someone else.
Well, this is the one they don't like. This is the
Marine
that we're...
that's Dave, eh?
Yeah.
Fucking Dave.
Just like, Dave.
Dave, take the banner, mate. Just take the banner.
Oh, you reckon? Can I take the banner?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, okay.
Go for it.
Fuck.
It's really important that you hold this banner.
You've got to look after it.
Here.
Just don't move.
Don't move.
Don't
Stay
move.
right
Can I
there.
smoke while I hold
We'll come and
the banner?
get you when it's all done.
Can I smoke while I hold the
9
banner?
days later.
Melter boys.
Melter aggressors, they look fucking cool. They have melter guns.
They're called eradicators.
Pardon
They have
me.
long range melters, and that's cool.
They're Gravis armor and long range melter rifles.
2 of them are the same guy with a different logo on the gun. But that's
bringing back that retro foregrip. That's a very imperial.
That top grip.
Yeah, that's an Imperial Guard retro foregrip.
Well,
I like it.
Look at the old metal models. That's what you would see on the plasmas or melters.
It had rails on the top, Picatinny rails. And all they've taken is the pistol grip and put it on the top.
Oh, yeah.
His one's further back because he's more gangster.
So they are posed slightly differently, yeah.
They are. Ever so slightly. You can see it along the rail.
I mean, the Picatinny...
Also... You what?
I mean, they got nowhere else to...
I feel like they should have hoses going to the backpacks like the other ones do.
Well, they don't even have backpacks.
No.
Because the other ones have like chains going in with the guns, or the flamers have like big drums of flamers going on the back.
The thing is, these guys, when it comes to an actual kit, those will probably.
Oh, you know they're
gonna
have
options.
I'm hoping for that that minigun that the Marines get.
Oh yeah.
Because there's a smaller one that's like top mounted, like a pintle mounted one for the tanks.
So you just take what the Havocs have.
So
and just like,
make it better.
Is that going to be a...
Do it better on a Gravis guy.
So these guys here, it's going to be a spruced up melter gun, right?
Yeah, it's a long range melter.
Okay, so it's the same stats, which is really
36
good.
inches probably. 30.
No. See, this is the part that worries me. Like the whole point of a melter gun is it's supposed to be short range.
Mm.
If these are longer range than a multi melter,
they're going to be a lot more expensive.
They have to be hugely expensive. They can't. I can't see them being more than 24 inches range. Because for me, that my brain melts because that's not what the weapon is meant to be.
I hope you bought some ice packs.
It's probably gonna happen because it's Space Marines.
Because it's Primaris and it's Gravis and it's new.
See, I would have set it to 18-inch range because that's longer than the standard handheld melter, but not quite as long as a multi-melter.
Yeah. You'd hope so.
But we don't know. We don't know.
Is it going to be better than because you get really good stats on vehicles? Would it be better to invest your points into just make my Razorback more razory?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think the old 3 Predators is going to be just as good, if not better.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're in Gravis armor, so they can't fit in any of the transports, right?
No, they can fit in the big tanks. Not in the little Ute scoot.
So they're gonna have a hard time getting around.
So 3 Predators.
3 Predators.
Yeah. So Harvey Weinstein, Michael Jackson, and the other guy.
Yeah. Who's the other one?
I don't know. You're putting pressure on me. This is impromptu.
Cosby.
Crosby. Bing Crosby, yeah.
Obviously the bikes are in the box, and we've got the stats for them, and it's so good.
They're a little bit good.
Their stacks.
They have 4 wounds apiece.
Yeah,
that's double a regular bike.
Their stats are
2 into the bike, 2 wounds for the boy.
Yeah.
And that's some low hanging
14-inch movement, so same as the regular bikes.
Yeah. But
couple of bolts on, couple of bolt guns on the front.
Which is the same as before, wasn't it?
If you're
same as before.
If you were driving down the road on that motorbike, you're going to get pulled up for illegal modifications to your bike. That's super low.
Shush you. I don't want to hear it.
I will
not have it.
I'm getting a bit of a Dread vibe. You know, Dread, the movie Dread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of hot. But those stats are soup. That's like...
Yeah. That's 12 wounds in a 3-man squad. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. We also found out what's in the Necron box.
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you much about these because
there's a Lord that looks like what a Lord should look like. Look at this boy.
I mean, all of them look awesome.
He's so dope.
No. Hold on a tick. He looks dope. Yes, you're right. I'm getting a bit of a flag bearer with this guy. He looks kind of a bit miserable.
He's the Necron Dave.
You know, he's the Necron Dave that we talked about.
Necron Dave. So we have the Lord. We have the this guy's called the Royal Warden, which is just a dude who's got the new troops gun.
Okay.
And I guess he's like I'm assuming he's a cross between a bodyguard and a lieutenant.
Something like that.
That's what I feel like. I don't know.
I mean, it looks everything. All the new stuff looks cool. Everything looks cool.
We have a new cryptic who looks a big spindly cryptic who's pretty cool.
The cryptic looks.
He's called a plasmancer.
Okay.
Plasmancer. I assume he shoots plasma then.
Not bullets, obviously. Alan, come on.
It doesn't look like a plasma.
Come on, rain it in.
It doesn't look like.
He's got that long chin thing that all the cryptics have, which I fucking love.
Super casual.
The goatee.
The steel goatee.
Super casual, real chill.
These guys. I love these guys.
The jet engine boys.
The jet engines, the barrel rifes.
So they're mentioned to work well with this other little cutie boy, the Canoptic Reanimator.
See, I think these guys are taking over Flayed Ones. I think Flayed Ones are going to be squatted.
Yeah, I think they're going to be a Destroyer cult thing too.
Yeah.
Don't say squatted like that.
So what they say is that they're really good fighting alongside the Plasmamancer. And the Plasmamancer has, apparently, we don't know what it is, but he has an ability to infuse destroyers with tainted energy that makes an already dangerous unit deadlier still.
However,
also, it's pretty cute, which it is.
Right.
Can make you weaker, can make them stronger, we don't know.
Yeah, so we don't know if it's affecting toughness, or a +1 to wound, or a better AP, or...
Yeah.
It's probably
maybe you roll for, to see what it is.
Yeah.
Could be cool. We got the Scorfic Lord, and then
the one that was in the
big boy.
The one in the intro video.
I don't like him.
Not the one with childbearing. Is it the one with childbearing hits?
No, it looks like it's designed by a 3-year-old again.
Yeah.
Is that the one with childbearing hits with the big bassoon?
It's the one with it's got too many things going on. It doesn't
there's
know what it is.
So much.
Oh
so
no, you're
much.
right. Yeah, I presume you're gonna put this in post with a picture of this thing.
I think he's gonna need some reposing.
It looks like
we'll put it all up.
Yeah, it looks like a boss from a bootleg Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
There is a whole lot going on. It's almost too much going on.
Final Fantasies.
Yes.
All the actual Scorpic destroyers look dope though.
Yeah, I like
love
those.
them.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
regular dudes. They well, they're not regular. They're rats, but yeah,
Actually,
they look awesome.
they were given their stats a little while ago. They're actually really mean.
Yeah.
Flat 3 damage, -3.
The big war scythe thing. Yeah, I
You
think
gotta
that'll be
love
cool.
poses like that. I love poses that are like a good clash between.
You can
going,
see them like
look at
skittering
what-
up and
yeah.
then stopping and then like
Yeah.
boom.
Look
and
what
being
I've
real
got.
Jerky.
Here it is. I'm gonna shove it in your face.
Yeah.
But you can use it for either.
We then got to see the
War of the Worlds picture.
Yeah, what's he called? I can't remember.
I think I wrote it down.
But basically, he's a reanimation
Cannot-
robot.
Cannot tech reanimator.
Yeah, so he
Sick.
reanimates.
It's,
I
it
forgot
is,
that's
it's
the
very
wrong one.
dope.
It's the same thing, same chassis but different. thing.
Yeah, so he's not in the starter kit though.
No.
So the reanimator's in the starter kit.
Yeah.
There is also a variant which has the big Doomsday cannon.
Yeah.
I think they call it something else here. I can't remember. But yeah, it's a big deadly cannon.
So,
Which is
yeah.
pretty cool.
But it has a special ability.
Yeah, so the nanoscarab reanimation beam
Yes.
is what he does, which is basically in your command phase.
This is the first time we've heard something in the command phase.
Ooh, a command
You can
phase?
select one friendly dynasty unit within 9 inches of this model. If you do until the start of your next command phase, while that unit is within 9 inches of the model, say once the reanimation protocol is made for that unit.
Yeah.
Which, the way it's written makes me think that it stacks with
Yes.
a regular cryptic. So you could be reanimating on a 3.
Yeah. Or
One unit, because it's one unit.
But yeah, and plus that means you can have a unit push for much further forward and still get
9 inches rather than 3.
yeah.
Do Necrons have recruits?
Necrons are all recruits. man.
Yeah, true. The only thing with that model, I love it. It's got that whole War of the Worlds vibe going on. Is it wrong of me? I say is it wrong of me because it would probably look quite phallical if its big cannon was actually maybe more around its waist
Underslung.
or underslung rather than on the top.
I think it looked
kind
cool.
of looks a little bit kind of
he's
like
just got a big hat at the moment.
ooh, a big hat.
What are those birds that have like the big... ducks?
Toucans? No.
No, it's like a duck or a rooster or
To
something.
me,
And they
it
have
looks
like
like a very angry daddy long
And how
legs.
swans have that big leg.
Yeah, or like an angelfish.
Ooh.
Yeah. Gonk. Yeah.
Once he's conked.
Yeah.
Little boy.
There it is.
There are 20 warriors in this box.
There are
Not 10. 20.
20. I wonder if that would be the new starting set. Not the starting set. I mean, when you get the box.
Start collecting.
The box when you order buy a box, it has 20.
Well, they
warriors
used to
in it.
do
20
that, didn't
warriors?
That would be cool.
that'd be
They
cool.
did that with
I doubt it.
Yeah, I think you'd
They
be
did
lucky.
that with orcs back in the day, didn't they? So orcs used to come in what, it's like 30 or something, or no, Imperial Guard
20.
used to come in 20,
Yeah.
and now they only come in 10. So
Yeah,
are
Rangers
they
used to
taking
come
it
in
back
10.
a notch?
They actually gave the stats for the new Necron Warrior gun.
Yeah, which is
The Gus Reaper.
Ghost Reaper, yeah.
14-inch, rapid fire 1, strength 5, -2, 1 damage. I don't know.
Judging by the image they've given us, they've got a 10-man squad here. 4 of them have the new gun.
Yep.
That is very confusing to me.
Yes.
Are we making whole squads, or are we just like
Yeah.
picking individual boys, or is there a limit? Because if it's whole squads, I can see having one squad
Yeah.
with just that gun.
Yep.
And just setting them up, but I don't want them mixed. I don't want them mixed in there.
No, because then you're operating at 2 ranges.
yeah, and one's not
It
as
gets
useful
a
as
bit
the other.
tricky.
No,
So
one
warriors, we move
well,
5 inches.
Exactly. I mean, again, we don't know the addition yet. So,
Rapid fire 14.
but with the new outflanks, we don't know how that's going to work
So
yet.
rapid fire in 7 inches.
Yes, that's close. That's real close.
So close.
Yeah.
That is actually super pretty. For things that if they're next to one of those big boys and they can come back easier.
I guess, yeah, if you're reanimating in someone's face.
Yeah.
It's pretty unpleasant.
Yeah.
Like, as a guardsman, as usual, I'm shitting my pants. But
Okay.
that's just, it is what it is.
Finally, though,
Well, yes.
yeah, they've released some models that are going to be coming out in the future. So these are not in the box, but they're things that will be coming.
There it is. That's what I was talking about. Old mate, Prime Prejudice, right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, with
Yes.
his dress.
Yeah.
I like the new one, man. He's like a big beetle
Yeah.
boy.
Super thick
He's
destroyer.
a chunky boy.
You know,
he still looks
like-
like he'd fall over in a hurry.
I'm glad
but-
they're inclusive of thick-legged people like myself.
Actually, sorry. Speaking of inclusive, can I just point out in the art they gave us for those new aggressors, got a bit of diversity in there, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
But they've had it in other ones.
And not a salamander,
No,
but
not salamander.
just
No.
an ultramarine, which
Yeah.
is good on you.
Yeah.
What
I
on the
hope you
top?
put that in post. It's
Yeah,
gonna
we'll
take
put a little
another
shot
10
in there.
minutes.
I think it's
Dude,
nice.
no. Right, we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get to that. So yeah, we've got the new destroyer, which is a locust destroyer,
Yeah.
which I'm assuming is just replacing the old destroyer models that look like that.
Well, see,
Yes.
do we think that's the case, or do we think
I hope that's good.
this is going to be like some single guy by himself character?
Oh, like he's a one dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be. Could be.
What about this big tall boy here?
And then we've got the tall boy. We've already talked about.
We have already talked about him again.
Big Dick Cannon.
Looking at it, it looks
BBC.
like as though he's gone to a football game. He or she, or however the binary.
I think it's a robot.
So
Yeah.
old mate 01 here. The big cannon on its head. It's going for the whole thing. I'm going to a football game. I'm going to carry a hat with those 2 cans of drink.
With the
yeah.
yeah.
Right there.
You know something about this model? The way it's designed, the way it looks, especially with the gun on top, it looks like it's designed to shoot over terrain, but it can't.
Oh,
But it can't.
no.
And you know that if it tries to tilt down, it's going to fall over
It is.
instantly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's quite good. That's quite enjoyable.
Again, you're going to need
What a silly boy.
You're going to need to put lead on your base for that.
Yeah, he's got a pretty big base.
Oh, he
He's got
does.
a big
Yeah.
base.
That's a big boy base.
I don't want to do this one straight away.
Oh,
I go to this one
first. We'll talk about this one.
do.
We've got a turret.
We got a turret called the Fire Strike Servo Turret, and you can see a little skull.
He's got a little skull. It's a little targeting
So the-
servitor.
So the turret is alive, technically.
So, yeah.
No, a bit more to the right.
More to the right. More to the right.
I should have studied
A
how
little
to...
bit, just half a touch.
Yeah.
Half a touch.
So is that essentially a dreadnought but in gun platform?
No, I don't think
format?
it's one of their finest.
No,
Are
no,
those
no.
the guys that got really good marksmanship awards, but they just weren't great in combat?
There's a tick. This is our new Thunderfire.
Yeah.
That doesn't ignore terrain. Doesn't ignore line of sight.
See, for me, I don't want this...
It's a tick priest using it, right?
Yeah. I guess so, because he's in the red armor.
He's in the rear. He's got the cog on his shoulder.
Oh, give me
This
strength.
thing, for me, I feel, at least from a thematic point, once it's set up, it cannot move.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
should-
dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wonder if
bloody
they
well
deep
hope
strike.
so.
I think it'd be pretty cool if they just went boom
That would be cool.
and then they sat there.
Yeah.
That's plausible. You look at the model and you go,
I mean, no special equipment, just
It's
throw them out
got
of
the
plane.
little legs on the turret that the flying guys have on the bottom of their feet.
Yeah.
That's what made me wonder that.
Again, classic. In classic, this was posted on the Astra Militarum page on Facebook.
Oh, it's this.
It's
Yeah.
based off the Forge World Super, and it is.
Yeah.
But someone did sort of say, good luck clearing the chamber at all if that gun jams.
As
I
a
mean,
beautiful...
because it's literally fixed to
Yeah,
the front.
the ports
There's
on it.
nowhere you can
Hop
go.
off, walk around.
Okay, I'm just gonna go around and just hold on.
No.
No,
You see the servo seal comes out and just bites it with its teeth.
Yanks it back.
yeah.
Oh,
Valid
that's
point.
funny.
I
That's
mean,
funny.
it's
Thank
cool.
you, personally.
I like
Yeah,
it.
it's a cool turret.
I hope we have more fixed weapons.
You can
in the
put
game.
so it says you can switch the accelerator autocannons, which are the Neg 2, basically are a Neg 2 autocannon.
Oh yeah, strength 7 -2 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the les talons, which are 24-inch les cannons, basically.
I wouldn't. Well, depends.
24 inches on a thing that doesn't move.
Well, it doesn't move.
Or moves like 3
And
inches.
you suddenly
at
made it
most.
a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
I assume so.
Oh, you're right.
You
All over me.
Drinking
All
problem.
over me.
Drinking problem.
We've been saving this one.
And finally,
Oh no!
finally the go-kart.
Oh.
Where do we start?
Firstly, I know this is going to take you a bit longer. I hope you're going to
deranged.
do this in post, but you need to suddenly barrage the collage of memes.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
we're just
Now.
gonna put a little slideshow.
It's
up
just
of the
it's
memes.
full of memes and it's well deserved.
My favorite one is the go-kart
The
track.
go-kart.
Yes.
The go-kart track is beautiful.
Yes.
Mario Kart is also very
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
Yeah. The one of like what is it, the bikes with all the side carriage things? That's
Yeah.
also quite
Oh
cool.
yes, it's very cool.
We had a theory about this.
We had a theory.
Yes.
So
This is a
let's
good
talk about it
thesis.
first.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it first.
Okay, my first complaint. If you look at that minigun,
Oh,
Yes.
that's
it has the muzzle brakes are right above the driver's head. When that thing fires, it's gonna engulf him in flames.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and just to be clear, if you know, the muzzle brake is so that's the heated gas coming out the side, not the front of the barrel, but at the side.
Yeah.
The
So
side
he's
and
literally
bottom.
sitting above a spinning wheel of flaming death. So,
Let's say 1 in every 4 rounds is a tracer, but like, brother, I'm blind! Guide me!
With the driver, you have to dry brush him black because
yeah, he's gonna have a black helmet.
His helmet would just be like
cracked eye lenses and a black helmet. Yeah.
So, what you're gonna need when you make this model is a little cloth next to him, so you can be like, by the Emperor.
A little rag coming out of his collar, so he can just kind of,
but
he's blind, he's deaf,
tinnitus.
he can't see where he's going. He's got a couple of guns that he's supposed to use. God knows how that's going to work.
No.
Yeah.
Where are his
He's got a
guns?
couple of little
Are you
rifles out the front.
serious?
Can't see, so he can't aim them.
Loving the little crucifix between the guns.
You can switch the Gatling cannon out for a multi-melter.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Loving the crucifix thing going on with the front, because he's as good as dead. Like, like he's already lost his hearing. He's blind.
Is that a cross?
And then it's a cross. It's a cross shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, wow.
Well, it's not enough armor on the front. There's
armor everywhere except the front, which
Yeah.
is what I kind of theory. I don't. And this is kind of a
Tell
shot
us
in the
your
dark.
theory.
This is.
This is
I would be surprised, but also it looks like it.
We hope
I feel like this is not a complete vehicle. I feel like this is some sort of like little detachable thing that is on the back of an aircraft. It kind of looks like it's chopped off and that it fits into something else.
Yeah, it's meant to
Yeah.
dock somewhere.
Yeah, docks in. It looks like it docks into something,
Yeah.
right? Those front tires are like completely exposed, where the back ones are like covered.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a plane that like flies down and drops this boy out the back, or
Yeah.
if it's like an escape little vehicle from the back of a tank.
It's going to be a big tank.
I mean,
Big old tank.
I've always had this problem with a lot of the Space Marine vehicles. The idea,
Settle in, guys.
the idea that they have to wear full power armor whilst they drive. I mean, this one, of course, because
because
there's no armor
he's
on
more
the ground.
armored than the front of the
But it's like when in a space potato, you look in the cockpit and they're wearing full Astartes armor.
And
the pilot's like,
yeah.
Again, this is just
Give them scout uniforms. Give them
prepared,
scout
mate. He's prepared for every situation.
By
if he
the
crashes
Emperor.
and lives, he's going to kill some people anyway.
By the Emperor,
And
I
there's-
can't move in here. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for an all-terrain vehicle that has no ground clearance. The only place it can drive is in the parking lot. With no
yeah, but that's
speed
the
bumps.
same with the bikes. It's the same with the bikes. It's got
Yeah.
they're
I'm
keeping
just-
it in thing with the
I'm
bikes.
assuming that it's at the very bottom. We just happen to catch it at the bottom of its suspension.
Every time.
That's what I'm. Yeah. That's what I'm assuming.
It's sacked. Let's put it
Yeah,
that way.
I
It
mean,
just
it's
Man, oh man,
it's-
huh?
it just looks stupid. Personally, I think it looks really stupid.
I hope.
I like the idea of like
Yeah.
the little zippy go kart with a gun on
Yeah.
top, and like that's awesome.
See,
but this is I don't know if this
The
is
way I would have changed it is I would have had only one occupant for one. And then I said I'd have a driver, and the gun is slaved to the driver's head.
But the
So
gun
wherever
should
the driver
still
looks, the gun fires.
be.
And it's
Yeah.
about making it look cool.
which is how the
something.
bolt guns are supposed to work anyway, right?
Exactly, or something.
Because
along
the
those lines.
scope is like attached to their
Yeah.
like retinal display, so they're not actually looking through the scope. They're just looking through their helmet, which is the camera through the
camera
scope.
through scope,
Yeah.
yeah. Because that would look a lot cooler. Because it seems like too much Space Marine for too little vehicle.
There's more marine than there is like car. Yeah.
I just really hope that
Man, oh
your
man, oh
theory is right.
'Cause that would
and
be fucking
it
cool.
is for something that's like a drop pod, not drop pod, but like drops.
Could be drop pods. It could be making a
Oh
comeback.
yeah, it could maybe come back, but
Yeah.
that means
It
you're gonna
just
have to.
it really just feels incomplete, eh?
It does.
Like the way that the front of it's kind of chopped off, like a real harsh.
Yeah.
I just
You
feel
remember-
like it's going like there's something else going on.
Do you
here.
remember the outdated Orc buggy model?
That looks exactly like that.
It looks exactly like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Before the rocket truck and,
Yeah.
and the
It just
squid jet buggies and
It's the
stuff.
one time the
just
Primaris
hits.
should not have stolen from somebody else's design.
it just hurts.
Orcs are gonna have fun with it. though.
Yeah, orcs are gonna take the fucking piss. Like orcs are gonna make it look better.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
But orcs make everything look better, so
Yeah.
because they're adorable greenskins. But I mean, it just looks as though they've. Yeah, I don't know. Whoever in is this supposed to replace the Land Raider as well?
No,
The
the
Land Raider.
not
not
the Land Raider.
Sorry,
The Land Speeder.
Land Speeder.
Nah, it doesn't even fly.
But it's the same sort of thing. It's like a
If
fast attack scout.
if this is the new edition's answer,
Oh, wait.
the Primus answer to a land speeder,
No.
I feel physically ill because the land speeder looked dope.
Sorry,
I love me
I
a
take that back.
Landspeeder.
This is supposed to replace the trike.
Yeah, the
Oh, try.
little sidecar.
Yeah,
one.
well, let's be honest. The sidecar thing is very Indiana Jonesy. It's quite retro. There's been a millennia. You know, let's. Hey guys. Yep. I'm listening. Yep. Right. Okay. You know, we got on the side. Yeah. Put it on top. Nice going, Michael. We're moving you up. Oh fuck! No! Don't give me that responsibility. No! Build this. You have 2 weeks. Oh! That's it. Like, done. What happens if he loses his sight and his hearing? Well, he's got a mask on.
We can replace them.
Well, so they have auto dimmers and stuff with
They
these
do.
helmets and like blah blah blah. It's.
But
You shouldn't be in a position where you have to constantly tune your auto dimmer and stuff.
You shouldn't be in a position where you have literally a giant
Fireball.
thick cross as well, protecting, like,
It's,
you know.
it's right. It's not even above his head. It's like specifically forward from his head so that he can see the flashes. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother,
Oh.
left, brother. I can't hear you.
And also, how's he going to turn that turret?
I don't know.
He's got no fucking room to turn that turret anyway.
Also, hold on a tick. How's he going to turn all together? Is that fixed to the body?
He's got no wheel. No, the back wheels. Surely the back wheels
The back
are
wheels?
articulated.
Is this just a glorified forklift?
No, you're making it correct. There's no articulation on the wheels.
I'm a full.
Yeah, look, there's no.
They don't turn. He just drives straight.
Wait, no.
Always-
It's
oh,
gonna
no,
be that.
no,
It's gonna
no.
be that.
It's gonna be that. It's underneath the wheel.
I hope you're going to zoom in on that because we just. I thought we
Far
I
out.
just thought
You
we
had
split.
me going.
Oh, I thought we split Games Workshop wide open then.
I thought we broken it. Eh?
Yeah.
Is it just?
I got you.
You can only go straight.
Does it seem like his legs aren't complete?
He's Flintstoning it pretty good, eh?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I see where his
I'm
demon.
not even
don't.
sure there's an engine.
It's a big pedal bike.
It's a real big pedal bike. What is it? The Modern Family guy who
Yeah.
has the the Stairmaster bike.
I wonder how many times that guy, the guy driving, requests to take over the role.
Can we swap?
Brother, can we swap?
Brother, you said we could swap when we got to the gas station.
My legs are incredibly tired, brother.
Literally soot covering from
Yeah,
the waist.
Brother! I need the rag again.
Yeah, brother, rag
me, brother.
Rag me, brother.
A silver skull with a rag. Just like,
Yeah, well, a silver skull. They need the skull from that weaponsy boy to go on that guy's face.
Yeah.
See, if a silver skull was on that gun and controlling it,
Yeah.
that would be cool.
I can't get there. There's no room for him to. Why is that on a swivel turret? There's no room for him to swivel.
Well, he can swivel maybe 15 degrees left and 15
Oh,
degrees right.
that's pushing it.
Yeah,
You're getting into the double digits, Alan. Like, I don't think it's that. I think it's like
You got like 9 degrees articulation at most.
8-degree flex, brother. Check this out. I can't hear you. I can't see.
I want to go home.
Every day,
Brother, take me home.
every day is misery.
I can't turn.
Yeah, he's a dreadnought. He's a dreadnought. That's what he's become.
Yeah, turn me into.
He didn't
turn
even
me into
get
a
to
turret.
die.
Turn me into a living turret. I don't care anymore.
I'm done.
Listen, I can see.
I mean, I'm not gonna buy one of them.
Well,
No, not yet.
I'm not gonna spend 150 bucks on.
How long have we spoken?
wait.
Yeah,
One
sorry.
thing.
We'll quit. now.
One thing. I hope the
Last thing.
rules for this are amazing, so Space Marines have to somehow justify it to themselves.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
That's like,
No, there are people posting being like, guys, it's real cool.
Yeah,
Shut up.
the rules are gonna be, like,
it's real
really,
awesome.
really
I
good.
really like it.
and they were like, oh no,
I mean, that Gallon gun is pretty good.
I've always liked the model. It's fine. It's been great.
I
I don't
never
think you'll
disliked
stand
the
on.
sidecar model,
No. I thought I'm okay with it.
but it is retro.
It's kind of goofy.
A sidecar
It's of
thing.
its time.
Yeah.
It was a product of its era.
It was.
So I want to pose an interesting question. A lot of people with 9th coming out get more excited and buy more models and pay more things. Other people stop playing 8th because they don't want to start playing 8th anymore until 9th comes out, because we get to that sort of limbo stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know. I'd be curious to know if people are right.
Yeah.
There's a tournament coming up at the end of this month.
There is. There's a tournament.
I want to take part, but my models are nowhere near ready.
Yeah, me too.
Alan only wants to play sisters. You only want to play sisters.
He's
Even-
all about sisters.
even
I'm all about
even-
sisters. I
yeah.
have 4 other armies which are ready to go, but I don't care because I've been waiting for sisters for so long.
Here's me on one.
Yeah.
I think I'll
Actually,
will I spill this beer all over
I
myself?
can maybe take my Grey Knights.
Should I go to the? I've never done
Made
a
it.
tournament before.
You should go. Yeah, fun.
Is it fun?
It's a fluffy one.
Yeah.
It's the fluffy.
No, it's not.
No.
It's not.
It won't be. It
No.
won't be.
Then okay.
Even the fluffy ones aren't fluffy. Some of them are going to
I
bring
could just
something
film for you.
crimson.
I could hold that camera there, and I can just film you get destroyed by
I will.
some.
I played a game against our friend Jordan last week
Jordan.
on Sunday. Jordan. Hey Jordan.
Hello, Jordan.
Veg. And he played the Death Guard what are they called? Just boys and rhinos list against
Infantry
me.
spam. Yeah, Rhino spam.
With the flails.
Yeah.
And that man,
Yeah, it was rough.
I was not prepared.
But didn't you smoke him a little bit at the start?
See,
No, Jordan says that, but it's because you pull rhinos up, they're not going to shoot anything, and then they're going to get shot.
Yeah.
So of course your first turn's going to be like you're going to lose some rhinos, and you're not going to do any damage.
Yeah.
But then they get out and they just go. Blah.
Yeah.
2 guys just kill everything.
Because
Everything.
I always knowing something's going to be tough, it's going to be hard is one thing. Experiencing it is another thing entirely.
Yeah.
It's like when I've been up against certain lists, it's like, oh, I've read about how tough this list is. I think I'm mentally prepared for it, and then when I get absolutely stomped by it,
So you just happened so fast.
yes, it's just
Yeah.
I was there and then I was not.
I mean, I had Black Knights on bike. I did have a lot of elite units that got basically sniped to hell.
Yeah.
Because I had like Deathwing Terminators come down,
Mm-hmm.
and Ravenwing Black Knights running around. Took out like 4 rhinos in the first turn, 3.5
That's a
rhinos in the
lot
first
of
turn.
that's very well
But
done.
because it was short edge to short edge, they were like
They were in.
too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rough.
Yeah,
See,
it
the
was a
trick
game.
is just to play fluffy, so you're always disappointed. That's
And then you know you're going to be disappointed
Yeah.
beforehand.
Exactly. And if I do play a tournament, it's going to be fluffy,
But see,
and people will get.
Like
pissed
I
off
can't
with
take my Grey Knights anymore because they're good now, and if I lose, it's on me. That's like unacceptable.
Yeah.
me. Yeah, but your Grey Knights must be gathering some fierce dust.
No.
There'll be some dusty boys right
Yeah.
now.
I haven't played them yet. We
Yep.
should play
I
them.
have
play them.
not. Yeah, I've not come across.
I mean, I haven't got the models to make the really competitive stuff, but I don't
The
care.
Paladin Moms.
Yeah, I mean, I have the models to make a semi-paladin bomb, but I don't have enough troops to fuel it.
Yeah.
It's the thing is I don't have strike squads because ever since I saw the new Primaris Marines, I haven't seen the short Grey Knights. It's like, oh, I can't do it.
We talked about how when you saw the new Primaris Marines from this box,
Yeah,
and you saw the helmets, you were like,
yeah,
oh,
because when I saw them, they were only the grey render of them, and they have Grey Knight helmets.
they
I
do.
don't-
With visors that go up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So of course I got excited. I thought, oh, finally we're getting some Grey Knight Primaris, but no, I was wrong.
Yeah, yep, there he is.
Yeah.
Space Marines take everything, even from other Space Marines.
Yeah.
Kind of a bit gutted as well. Just going back to, I know we're on banter now.
Yeah.
I miss
I should sit up.
I miss the odd 1 in every 5 pointy helmet boy.
The Beaky Boys.
The big boys.
Beaky boys.
Yeah.
Will they hopefully have them?
Not officially. I don't think it was.
I mean, you can just
Because
put them on.
it is a retro thing, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
considered. If someone was wearing that
Mark
helmet,
4. Mark 4?
I can't remember.
Yeah,
I think it's
it's-
Mark 2, isn't it?
I thought Mark 3.
really?
Mark
I
2
thought-
is the kind
Yeah,
of grey knighty.
I thought Mark 3.
Okay.
I thought it was Mark 3.
Mark 3 is the Primaris kind of looking ones with the
Alright.
long
Maybe it is the Mark
face.
1. But anyway, I
Mark
thought if
4
you
is-
wore that
yeah, I think
helmet,
it's Mark 4. Core,
you're like,
Corex.
Yeah, you've been around for a while.
Hey, Mark,
Yeah.
you've been around for
The thing is, there's so
time.
many 3D print things.
And the head swaps are the same.
It's
Like
true,
all,
yeah.
all my Primaris Marines have like Devastator heads because they have all the cool islands.
I
and
do want to
stuff.
see like an updated
like mine.
Beaky helmet though, just like more modernized one.
I don't know how you do it with
How would
these new...
you modernize a big?
Because that's...
yeah.
Where's a Primaris boy? Let's get a Primaris boy here. These guys
I don't
have
know,
fancy
to be honest.
helmets.
I'm actually not sure.
Do you want to talk about Voldemort and his lack of a nose and how
Yeah.
hopefully there's head swaps for him?
It's
With,
his face sculpt is terrible.
Is it a helmet?
No, it's
I think it is because he's got lenses.
No, that's his face.
No, look, he's got lenses. I think it's a skull helmet with a leather mask on top.
No, I think that's his nose face.
No.
He's got lenses, mate. Though, look.
I just think he has fucked up eyes.
Either way, we can
No,
all
I think
agree
it's a
that
helmet.
is not a good head.
But if that's a helmet, that's a terrible helmet.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's worse now.
you
I mean, he was just ugly before, but he chose that.
kind of with the way you kind of want him to have a screamy face. Sort of thing.
Yeah,
like,
you want it to look like the other
facade.
chaplain, eh?
Yeah.
Old middle face here.
You know, you'd like him to be holding that
Judge
sort of
Dredd.
being like, I declare you in the name of the Emperor
I
to
mean,
be beheaded.
he-
I kind of like how he's just like fucking walking.
Yeah, it is cool.
He looks like he's trying too hard, and that's saying something
Yeah.
for a space marine.
What
When everyone else is a bit extra, he's like...
time is it?
I mean, I don't know. He doesn't do anything for me.
That model.
Yeah, he doesn't do it for me.
That model.
I like him a lot. I don't like what he's got.
Yeah, no. That model cannot smell what the Rock's cooking.
Well, no.
No, we can't. I like his kind of like half robe thing. I like his.
Yeah.
He doesn't have too much decoration on him. His armor's actually quite simple.
It looks.
Is it?
A
There's a
bit-
lot of rivets, man.
It's
I mean,
a
he's
bit-
got some
yeah,
rivets,
it's
but
a
that's
bit,
about
It's
it.
a bit. It
Like
looks
compared
as
to
though-
like look at
yeah.
bloody dangle balls
Yeah.
everywhere.
So you compare them all right, and then it looks as though in his CV, what are your hobbies? I like steampunk. I like dressing up as steampunk sometimes. Like, sweet, got a great job for you. You're an executioner. It looks a bit, or I do medieval LARPing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he can't have a tip because
Everything
that's
else-
Can the leather gloves stop it?
all the sisters
Yeah.
have leather gloves, and
Yeah.
that is my biggest complaint of the whole range. Is I don't understand why.
Very good point. You look at everything else and look how spruced and modern it is. I get the executioner thing's a bit retro, but in the Warhammer lore, execution and shit has been around for millennia.
People say it's like what do you call it when you have like the leather gloves with like the mail underneath or whatever?
It's a gauntlet, isn't it? Well,
There's like a type of armor that's from back in the old days. There's no way that's as effective as just like ceramite plate though.
No, it isn't, and it probably is ceramite.
Do you know what it is?
underneath
It's
that.
an affectation, right? You're making a sacrifice to your own protection
Yeah,
in order to look a little bit special,
it is.
which is against the ethos of being a Marine in the first place, right?
Yeah.
Because you're all about efficiency and just doing your job. That's all you care about.
I mean, look at that. Those are leather gloves. He's pulled over his.
Yeah.
Well, you could have the proper ceramite armor underneath those things.
The
But-
greaves, yeah, but the hands, like no.
I don't know. It's
The
just-
more I look at it, the less I want to.
I want to
Like
kibash him. I want to kibash him real bad.
I mean,
to what? Captain or something?
Into a chaplain.
Chapel.
Just a cool looking chaplain.
We don't even know
And
where
the
his gloves
sprues,
would
we've
be.
seen the sprues, and the arms and stuff are, for the most part, for the characters at least, are like separate. So you can
Yeah.
just cut that boy off, switch someone else on there, glue him up, make him pretty.
just wake me up when there's some more guard stuff.
I mean, I have to say that. I mean,
Have
this
a big
is
old net. Have a big old net.
Eternal
a
slumber.
reintroduction of storm shields for Space Marines, which is
Yeah, I'm not.
no. You know about that?
No, I like storm shields, but I don't know. Like it's. I think no. This is just me being a fucking.
They're a trap.
They're a dick.
They
Like,
seem like a good idea, but actually not.
but it's just, it's the shield is just like a physical kind of manifestation of the thing because it's not. It's a little bead that makes a little dispersion field,
Yeah.
right? The shield is just like, oh, look at me.
Yeah.
Like just have a little thing on your wrist, mate. Do the same job.
Yeah.
You don't have to carry around this big fucking thing.
No.
We've been going for a while, huh?
Yeah.
We have been
We're
everyone.
probably gonna cut most of this out.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. We don't need this bit at the end. Yes, we do. All right. Well, cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Happy
Cheers.
40K-ing, and
40K.
have a good week.
Yeah. Until next
we'll,
week.
We'll see you next Thursday.
See you.
Bye.
See you next Thursday.
Yeah.
That's
I guess that's the thing, right?
yeah.
Should we 3, 2, 1 and then all say?
Yeah.
Okay. 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
See you next Thursday.
Can we do it sounding more disappointed that we're saying it?
Oh.
1, 2. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
See you next Thursday.
Minor conflict.